Bok choy is a leafy green vegetable that belongs to the cabbage family. It has a fresh and grassy flavor that increases nuttiness as you cook it. It is crispy and delicious, and it is widely used in Chinese cuisine and Asian cuisine. We love to cook bok choy. That's why we grow a lot of bok choy and pak choy in our property. Bok choy is a cruciferous vegetable, which means it's a member of the Brassica genus, along with vegetables such as broccoli, cauliflower, Brussels sprouts, and cabbage. It is specifically known as Brassica rapa, subspecies chinensis. It is closely related to rapini, a broccoli rabe, napa cabbage, and turnips. The structure of a bok choy consists of long leaf stems that is sometimes white and sometimes pale green. This is the crunchy part of the bok choy that we love to eat. Grocery bought bok choy is a little bit different from the homegrown bok choy in that the center of the plant is bulbous, while the homegrown bok choys are it doesn't have a bulbous stem. Sometimes bok choys are called pak choys because the stem is white. If you can see here, one of the seeds produce white stems. Bok choy is one of the fastest germinating seeds. It usually germinates at 70 degrees Fahrenheit temperature within 24 hours. Bok choy and pak choy are best grown in fall when the weather is not too hot, and in the spring or in a rainy season when the temperature is not too hot. In the summer you cannot grow bok choy successfully as it will bolt. Bolting means that the plant will produce flowers before growing to a mature size. You can still grow bok choy during the end of spring. You just need to use some technique to. You can still grow bok choy in the spring or before summer starts. You just need to keep it in the shade in the afternoon, keep it away from the afternoon sun and intense sunlight. The trick in growing bok choy during the end of spring and early summer is to use a cover that shades 90% of the sunlight. So under this canopy of white plastic sheet are bok choys that doesn't bolt. It is best to give it sunlight only in the early morning, around 8 to 10 o'clock a.m. in the morning, and after that it should be shaded from the intense sunlight using a shade cloth, or you can use garbage bags and any other white and thin clothes or plastic sheets. Here you can see my mistake. I planted this bok choy along with cucumber. So in the coming week or next week, I'm expecting these two bolts. See here, you can see, maybe you can see there's a it is starting to bolt already. So this is a mistake. Do not plant your bok choys where direct sunlight will shine on it. This is an example of an early bolting bok choy. See this bok choy I planted in a tub, but after a few weeks it's growing flowers. So if you don't want your bok choys to flower, to bolt early, keep it away from direct sunlight. Since bok choy is made up of 95% water, you should water your bok choys every morning. Right now I'm using rainwater, which I don't mind pouring on the leaves because its sunlight is not hitting it. But if you want to save water, you can use this method that I use. I plant this on a small planter, and this planter has holes underneath, and the excess water is drained in this bucket. So when this bucket is full, I can reuse it and water the plants underneath. It is important to keep the soil moist because bok choys need a lot of water. If you see holes on your bok choy leaves, you will find caterpillars called loopers, probably under the leaves. If you can see this one, this dot here is caterpillar butterfly egg. So it will hatch and grow caterpillar. So you must remove this for the caterpillar not to grow. Actually, it's probably a cocoon because it detached easily. So the other day I found some small caterpillars, but I removed it. Let's see if we can find some caterpillars. So this is a hole made by a caterpillar. And if I look underneath, there is. That's a caterpillar light right there. So you have to check all your leaves for holes and caterpillars. If you want to prevent butterflies from laying eggs on your leaves, you can use this tulle net. I bought this from Walmart for a few dollars. So just cover your plants with it, and butterflies won't be able to lay eggs. Bok choy is a very versatile vegetable. I prefer it over regular head cabbage because of its crunchy texture, mildly sweet and nutty. It's widely used in Asian cuisine. You can roast it, braise it, stir fry it, or blanch it. That's my favorite. Bok choy is a very nutritious vegetable too. Every 100 gram is 95% water, 13 calories, 2 grams of carbs, 1 gram of fiber, 1.5 grams of protein, and 0 fat. It is a source of vitamin A, K, and C, as well as beta-carotene. This is my favorite way of eating bok choy. We just boil water for 3 minutes and then immerse the leaves onto it for about a minute. After that, we will just let it cool down a little, and we add this ponzu. Ponzu is a mix of
soy sauce and citrus. This sponsor is soy sauce and lime. So let's eat.
There you go, our ulam is special. Oh, there's a blueberry lizard trapped in here. Blueberry lizard.